You offer to help and they shut you down. You bring up getting a little extra support at home and suddenly they go silent or change the subject. You're left thinking, why is my parent refusing help when it's so obvious that they need it? It's one of the most frustrating parts of caring for aging parents. You're trying to help, you're trying not to be pushy, you're trying to make sure that they're safe, but they won't hear it. So let's talk about why this happens and how to approach it in a way that actually gets through to them. First, let's get one thing straight. It's not just about the help itself. For your parent, accepting help can feel like admitting defeat, and it may seem like they're losing their independence or their control, and that's a really hard pill to swallow, especially for someone who has spent their whole life being reliant on themselves. Think about it. They've raised kids, they've worked jobs, they've kept a household running, and now they're being told they need help with cooking or driving or remembering to take their medications. That can feel really scary, and sometimes it's even shameful. Sometimes there's even a deeper fear driving the refusal. Fear of losing their home, fear of being treated like a burden, fear that if they say yes to a little help, the next step is a nursing home. So even a gentle offer, like hiring a helper once a week, can bring up all these deeper concerns. It's also about dignity and pride. Imagine if one of your kids started managing your schedule, telling you when to eat or what to wear. That role reversal is tough, and your parent may not say it out loud, but inside, they may be thinking, I'm still the adult here. That's why even simple help can feel like a threat to their identity. So what can you do? Start with this. Listen more than you talk. Ask them how they're feeling about the changes that they're noticing. Don't lead with what's wrong. Start by asking what they want, what matters most to them. What are they afraid might happen? Let them know that you're not trying to take over, you're trying to help them keep doing things that they love for as long as possible. Secondly, offer choices, not ultimatums. Instead of saying, you need help, try this. Try saying, would it feel better to have someone just come once a week to help with groceries? What if we found, or you can say, what if we found someone who could just drive you to your appointments so you don't have to worry? Or, if you have more energy, what would you want to spend it on? When you frame the help as a tool that gives them more freedom and not less, it changes the conversation. Another strategy? Bring in a third party. Sometimes it's easier to hear advice from a nurse, a doctor, or a care manager, and it feels less personal. It's less like a child lecturing a parent, and it takes the emotional weight out of the situation. You can also introduce help slowly. Start with something small, a cleaning service, a grocery delivery, a medication organizer. Once they experience how helpful it can be without giving up control, they're more open to the next step. Now, if they still say no, don't panic, because sometimes no just means not yet. Let the idea sit. Come back to it later. You might be surprised at what changes over time. A small step today can lead to a bigger support tomorrow. The most important thing to remember is this. When your senior family member refuses help, it's not because they're being difficult. It's usually because they're trying to protect the life and the identity that they've built. But when you meet them with patience, respect, and a few smart strategies, you'll have a better chance of helping them say yes on their terms. If this sounds like what you're going through, check out the free checklist in the description below. It's called How to Talk to Your Aging Parent About Help, and it's full of sample phrases and ideas that you can actually use in real conversation. You're doing the best you can, and you're not alone.